Hey guys, welcome back. The Dead Matter team have graced us with another blog update, so it's time for my usual audio summary for those that prefer to digest through listening rather than reading. Before I get started, I've got some huge news which I'm very excited to share with all of you. From here on, my videos will be directly embedded into the updates written by Regicidal Nut and will be your official source on the day these blogs go out to you guys. My videos will be ready to go before each blog post is actually posted. A huge thank you to the Dead Matter team for making this opportunity possible, and of course for all of you guys for watching my content. You're fantastic and I can't thank you enough for the support so far. With that out of the way, let's look at what the team have given us this time around. A quick reminder that all of this content is a work in progress and is subject to change as development progresses. Reggie opens this update by mentioning that the team have been reading through feedback with regards to the gameplay shown in Vlog 10, and that they're looking forward to showing off more as the development continues. A lot of changes have already been made based on the feedback from the community. After this, we dive right in with a look at Spacetimebender's work in map design, focusing mainly on the Canmore area and surrounding neighborhoods. The images you're seeing on screen are known as the first phase of detail, which is a representation of how these areas looked before the outbreak. The second phase of detail will be to add another layer to this design, which shows the panic and the destruction that followed the outbreak. Nihito has been working on some burned versions of emergency vehicles, which we'll see scattered throughout the map as a design implementation. Things like this will help to emphasize the devastating effect of the outbreak itself. Nihito has also been working on working liveries for them, such as logos and light bars for emergency vehicles, as well as improving the various lighting effects that will come with that. Alongside these burned out variants of vehicles and their working liveries comes some crashed and wrecked versions, which we'll also find throughout the map. This is going to give us a little bit of variety, and I hope to see these in some very interesting situations. On top of all this, Nihito has also added some props for the game, which will provide us with potentially valuable loot spawns as well. Now, this part I'm very excited for, and you'll soon see why. Stefan is next up, who has been working on a backer weapon, the M700. This backer weapon was purchased by myself and Finest XI, a very close friend and fellow content creator, with the help of our amazing Twitch communities. I'd like to take the time to thank each and every member of both communities that helped make this possible. Our specially designed skin will be shown at a later date, and you can bet your ass that I'll be making my own video on this once it's finished too. Next up, we get a look at the latest work of Shiny Haxorus, who has been busy working on the VZ58, which is a Czech-made rifle popular amongst collectors in Canada. I'm going to give you guys a look at the footage of this weapon contained in the blog, and I'll continue with the rest of the updates right after. Enjoy! Following on from this, we take a look at Nomad's recent work. Nomad has been finalizing the electrical system in the mine and making it much more flexible so parts can be unplugged from the main box. This will require players to find and plug in those units to restore power. The giant fan Nomad has been working on will now also kill players, if you're curious enough to see how sharp those blades are. Now this next bit is really interesting and I can't wait to see the finished result. Gunschlinger, my third favourite German, has been putting in work with a new lockpicking system. This is a quick reminder that anything shown here is a work in progress and is of course subject to change as time goes on. Good audio and visual feedback is hugely important to this system and is Gunschlinger's main focus currently. Here's some more footage for you to enjoy on that note. Rizzler has been working with a wide variety of props and furnishings that will be used to flesh out the environments we're exploring. Rizzler made his own statement for this video, which I'm going to read to you. I'm also going to leave a timestamp in the description if you'd like to skip over this, as it does get a little bit technical. You can find the images that Rizzler is referring to in the blog post itself, which I will also leave a link to in the description of this video. Rizzler says, I realise I've been quiet recently in terms of posting sneak peeks, but rest assured I have been hard at work cranking out props to help the LDs, level designers, flesh out the world. Pictured below are just a few pieces I've finished recently, starting with the residential furniture set. Time for another technical breakdown. There are 3 variations of furniture textures, A, B and C. But by applying a different material to the duvets, the textures are able to be interchanged, for example wood type B, duvet type A, giving the LDs much more control and choice over how they want the furniture to look. In addition, I have modified the meshes to create untidy bed variations. Some people make their bed in the morning and I guess some don't make their bed at all, especially given the circumstances. As well as separated the mattresses as unique elements, allowing for even more usage and choice. The beds, duvets and these dressers, bedside cabinets and lamp all share the same assigned material, so this furniture is also able to switch to A, B and C variations. The furniture all having the same material also saves on performance, as the game only has to load their material once. I made modifications to the dressers also, modelling an alternate handle type as well as looted or just untidy dressers. Finally, we have the gas station tyre pump and vacuum. The current plan is to have the tyre pump be one method of repairing the wheels of your vehicle if they were to be punctured or damaged. Of course, having to go to a gas station in a damaged car involves a good deal of risk in itself rather than attempting repairs somewhere more secluded, but it could be considerably easier than finding new tyres altogether. The vacuum is planned to be able to be turned on at the cost of some currency, creating a noisy diversion or an attraction for the undead in the immediate vicinity. You will also be able to use it to clean up the crumbs from the snacks your friends rudely ate in your car. Okay, well, maybe not. And that ends Rizzler's section of this update. That's it from me in this update, guys. Thank you to everyone that's been by so far for these updates. And if you want to discuss it with me personally, please feel free to drop by my Twitch stream anytime. I'm always happy to talk dead matter. Take care, folks, and I'll see you in the next one.